In this episode, I'm going to show you 5 tips to create the most motivational vision board for your computer and phone to inspire you to conquer your New Year goals in Canva. Rising to be. Rising to be productive. Rising to be organized. Rising to be inspired. Who are you rising to be? New podcast every Tuesday, new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. In honor of the 3rd edition of Rising to Be's Goal Setting Workbook, today's episode is about the 5 tips to create the most motivational vision board for your computer and phone to inspire you to conquer your New Year goals using Canva. And yes, since this episode is in honor of my goal setting workbook, you can use my code NEWYEAR40 for 40% off your goal setting workbook only at risingtobe.com. So let's get started. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. C.S. Lewis. Tracking your achievements and failures in your life using Rising to Be's accomplishment workbook at risingtobe.com. Stay motivated and track progress from your small and major wins. 3 ways to use. Print it out, use an iPad with an Apple Pencil, and type on it right from your computer. Available in 3 unique color options: neutral, colorful, and pink and navy. Track job promotions, YouTube progress, certifications, podcast progress, weight loss or weight gain transformations, education or school grade journeys, life accomplishments, business success, qualifications tracker, financial progress, and so much more. Start tracking your success today using the accomplishment workbook, now including 100+ digital stickers. Buy now, pay later using Klarna at checkout, only at risingtobe.com. Hello everyone, I'm Christina B Rising and welcome to the Rising to Be Show, the only place on the internet where I help you rise to be who you want to be, helping you rise to be productive, organized, and inspired so that you can reach your goals. I upload new videos and podcasts every single week, so be sure to subscribe as a riser so you won't miss anything. Watch next week's episode early about 10 work from home office products you need in 2022. Available right now at patreon.com. There's 3 tiers to choose from at patreon.com/risingtobe. Shop for workbooks, printables, and soon-to-be stickers at risingtobe.com. And of course, last but not least, this episode would not be possible without the support of our Rising to Be patrons and channel members. Thank you. Now let's get into this episode. Tip 1, categorize your goals. Goal setting is so much more than just putting pretty pictures on a vision board. In order to reach your goals, you have to make a plan. When it comes to vision boards, it's easier to make when you use goal categories to help you better organize what you need, besides just things that you want. For instance, inside my goal setting workbook, it features a few focus area pages for you to dig deep and gain clarity on what exactly you want to achieve in the new year. It features focus areas such as health, finance, family, and education, just to name a few, and pages where you can even create your very own unique focus areas. Use the goal setting workbook to set effective goals and develop steps that result in major progress to change your life, including goal purpose, writing prompts, possible obstacle brainstorms, goal breakdowns, multiple quote pages, goal progress reports, and so much more. Available in 3 color options: neutral, colorful, and Rising to Be pink and navy. And it can even be used in 3 different ways: by printing out, typing on it directly from your computer, and using it with an iPad pencil, only at risingtobe.com and my Etsy shop Rising to Be, and coming soon to Amazon in print form. Use code NEWYEAR40 for 40% off your goal setting workbook only at risingtobe.com. Simply open up canva.com, which is free. Here is a link to my vision board template. It sized perfectly for your desktop wallpaper, or you can print it out to hang on your wall. I have a desktop and a phone wallpaper template. The choice is yours. You can download the templates down below. On the left side of your screen, you should see an upload section where you can upload your collection of images. The tragedy in life doesn't lie in not reaching your goal. The tragedy lies in not having no goal to reach. Benjamin Mays. Tip 2, see the vision. Now that you have successfully filled in each focus area for your life in the new year, now it's time to put a picture to exactly what you wrote down. Finding photos in magazines works okay, but searching on Google and Pinterest can help you closely match exactly what you wrote in each of your focus areas. For instance, if you have a goal of getting into the #1 master's program for your field, a photo of that will not likely be in a magazine. Whether you read National Geographic or Vogue, it just likely won't be in there. Plus, flipping through those magazines may even distract you because they are filled with tons of advertisements. The master's program you're looking to apply for likely has promotional graphics that you can use for your vision board instead of random photos in a magazine. free from outside influences, so that you can easily envision the life you want for yourself in the new year and the next. Find images that inspire and motivate you on whatever topics you hope to focus on in the new year. These are much easier to find online using Pinterest and Google instead of random images in a magazine. You can choose to include motivational quotes, affirmations, and even your favorite scriptures. The reason most people never reach their goals is that they don't define them or ever seriously consider them as believable or achievable. Winners can tell you where they are going, what they plan to do along the way, and who they will be sharing the adventure with. Dennis Waitley. Tip 3, due dates matter. One thing I'll be adding to my vision board this year are due dates. There's just something about a due date. It literally forces me to start working on things or even get them done early. Give your goals a due date. Look, I don't know about you, but when I was in school, the only thing that made me get started on an assignment, whether it be early or late, was thinking of the deadline. I knew that if I started on it early, it would give me peace of mind and I could focus on something else. Or if I started late, I would be working quickly in a panic to get it done. The thing is, deadlines get you moving, which means that by simply adding a deadline or a due date, you are moving closer to achieving it. Even go a step further and add progress reports to your calendar for yourself every month or every few months, so that you can just see just how far you've come in your progress. Life is not about finding yourself, life is about creating yourself. Lolly Daskell. Tip 4, goals in your grasp. Not to sound harsh, but stop making goals you know you want to accomplish. Like, if your goal is to get married in 2022, but you're not even dating anyone, that's kind of hard to achieve. Can you marry someone in the new year? Well, of course you can, but will it be a marriage where you want to stay married for years to come? Probably not. And yes, I know it's important to believe that you can do anything you set your mind to, but well, some things still require some form of preparation. So instead of setting your main goal to be married with 2.5 children, perhaps you should start with getting into a serious relationship with someone. Not engaged, married, or pregnant, just in a serious way that you both have an understanding of what you both want. So if we're sticking with the same example, then your micro or mini goal to accomplish this would simply be swiping more on Tinder. Staying presentable and looking good at all times so that you're always ready for your next date. And lastly, taking your time with catching feelings for someone and instead focusing on getting to know someone instead of trying to just be taken off the market. Why do New Year's resolutions fail? Mainly because they are only a statement or what we wish for in the new year. There are usually no action plans, no deadlines, no backup plans. Sometimes they are unrealistic resolutions with no other thought or plans besides the statement we just made. Catherine Pulsiver. I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. I think if you want to change something, change it today and don't wait until the new year. And I wholeheartedly agree with this quote by Georgina Bloomberg. We can't just rely on perfect timing to improve our lives. We have to commit to changing whenever we see fit. And if you see fit that today is your day to change your life and not just your year, then check out my goal setting workbook today, available now on my Etsy shop, Rising B, and of course, risingtobe.com, using code NEWYEAR40 for 40% off, only at risingtobe.com. If you're working on something that you really care about, you don't have to be pushed. The vision pulls you. Steve Jobs. Tip 5, download your vision. You can easily replace or keep the placeholder images and also edit the titles for the different sections and even change the size of your sections by dragging and dropping them wherever you choose. Get creative and try to visualize the future that you want in the new year. YouTube commenter C-Ode or code. Yes, a very well-structured way of staying organized. Thank you for this. Thanks so much for your comment. Code or C-Ode. Step 6. Once you're pleased with your vision board, you can save, share, and download it to your computer and phone. Don't downgrade your dream just to fit your reality. Upgrade your conviction to match your destiny. Stuart Scott. Share this awesome episode with someone you know who needs it to help them rise to be who they want to be. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd hate for you to miss the next episode. Now let's get into our recap. So let's do a quick recap just in case you missed a tip. Tip 1, categorize your goals. Tip 2, see the vision. Tip 3, due dates matter. Tip 4, goals in grasp. Tip 5, download your vision. To accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream. Not only plan, but also believe. Anatole France. Do you want even more Rising to Be in your life? Then join the Rising to Be Patreon. It helps you support the channel and other forms of content. There's 3 tiers to choose from, starting as low as $4. So here's a breakdown of Tier 1. You get access to the monthly wallpapers for your computer and phone to keep you motivated and inspired all month long. You get to choose 1 monthly video topic, and of course you get a Patreon shout out in my next video. Tier 2 has access to monthly wallpapers. You get to choose 1 monthly video topic, early access to videos, and of course a Patreon shout out in my next video. Tier 3 has access to the monthly wallpapers. They get to choose 2 monthly video topics and 1 podcast topic. Early access to videos and podcasts, a Patreon shout out in my next video, and of course exclusive access to my printable collection from my Etsy store, Rising to Be. And it's only available through Patreon and Etsy, so this is something you really want to jump on. There are 3 tiers to choose from. I plan on adding even more as we go along. So I hope you'll consider joining the Patreon Risers. Keep rising to be who you want to be. Thank you so much for stopping by and pressing play. I truly appreciate it. I hope this episode was helpful to you. Let me know in the comments or your podcast review what tips you'll be using, and watch next week's episode early by joining my Patreon for exclusive content. There's 3 tiers to choose from at patreon.com/risingtobe. And before I go, I just want to take a moment to thank Elise W. and Rose W., Tier 3 patrons. This episode would not be possible without the support of our Rising to Be patrons and channel members. Thank you. Keep rising to be who you want to be. Bye, Risers!